Because once you become biased, you become compromised.
Okay. Because I requested to be in her space. She could have came up and talked. I'm not even mad or nothing because I know Yoshi is pussy as fuck. I don't care what charges you got. You're not gonna do nothing, bitch, because you wouldn't do nothing for you. Won't stand up for yourself. You refuse to stand up for yourself. I hope this makes you stand up for yourself. Try to stand up for yourself with me. Because bitch, we're tired of it. We're tired of the spaces where you won't let people come up and speak. We're tired of when people do come speak, you're crying. You start physically crying, you weak ass, pussy asshole. You don't belong here. And I'm going to keep talking about it. I know you had a writer. You admitted to having a writer. What's the problem, bitch? You're not the only one. I said that too. You're just the only one still trying to be relevant, have conversations with bitches that are way far more accomplished than you, more experienced than you, more respected than you, more responsible than you, more successful than you, more grown than you, more mature than you, more paid than you. Did I already say successful? Let's just throw that in there again. More successful than you. Jazz is a better mother than you. She ain't even got her kids yet. She ain't even got kids yet. You telling Jazz to have a baby? We were hoping that you don't have no more. You incompetent bitch. You incompetent bitch. Yoshi is the same bitch that was sending niggas in battle rap groceries for them and their kids because she wanted to be down with them so bad while your kids are being DoorDash food, you bum ass bitch. Do a tour of your house. We just want to see baseboard. We just want to see the fucking headboards on their beds, bitch. I bet you they don't even have bed frames. I bet you your kids don't even have their own room, you poor ass pussy managing bitch. You poor pussy management bitch. You're poor as fuck. Show me rent where you're paying over $800, Yoshi, and then show me how you're paying it. You're not, because you're selling pussy to fans that are afraid that are like afraid of normal women. You're selling virtual pussy, and that's how you're able to provide. And I'm not knocking how you provide, but don't come up here and knock how I provide. I like my offices, bitch. All my fans that have been around me since I started battle rap, I always have a nice office, bitch. You see that nice picture behind me? I picked that. You know what I'm saying? I like my offices. I pick my locations of my offices. I'm proud of that. Yoshi, you know what I mean? You can't even pick where you want to live properly because you probably can't afford it or your voucher restricts you. You're probably in low income housing. I know those kind of apartments because I work for HUD in several different states. You probably are in low income housing. So maybe I will talk some real estate shit to you. Let me tell you something you should do, okay? Because you only need 3% to buy a home. And I want to see you have an asset to hand down. Hold on, CJ. Can you get my niece, please? Yeah, get her because I'm on this little space. Yeah, but I want you to have some assets, Yoshi, aside from them hard ass motherfucking rocks on your chest. I mean real assets that have value. You know what I mean? Like when you die, your kids need something to be left with. Even though while you're alive, they're still not left with much because you're that minuscule of a woman and mother. It's a little bit of something. I'm sure seeing you makes them feel something. But the reality is you're not providing a fuck thing. Okay? We're tired of you in that motherfucking used car. It have to be from '07, bitch. Show us your car, Yoshi, since you get so much money, Yoshi. Show us some bars for Danny, Yoshi. And yeah, your material did fall off after the Tory Doe battle. If I'm lying, I'm flying, bitch. I'm looking at my feet. They wiggling. They right here on the floor. If I'm lying, I'm dying, bitch. You ain't been that good since then. You ain't been that good since the Tory Doe battle. Yeah, we did know this quantum broke for you. 2% milk the system, lactose, you tolerant, in the cow lift, and we pulled she uttered a word. Yoshi, you don't even know the many words that associate with that topic, bitch. We could go right. If you pull Yoshi up and we did a contest, you know where you be like, everybody say a word that have something to do with a restaurant. Yoshi wouldn't make it far. Everybody do a word that's a color. You know that game I'm talking about? Yoshi couldn't do it. You slow ass bitch. I know that because you're the kind of bitches that niggas that I hang around and I used to prey on. I used to prey on bitches like you. I know you need a friend. I know you don't know yourself, so I could convince you to do anything. I know you. I could convince you to do anything. I could convince Yoshi to do anything because you're just that type of bitch. I watch niggas convince you to crash out and self sabotage yourself for like 4 years. And they don't give a fuck about you to this moment. I'll go make a space with Verb right now and call it Gemini Twins, and we'll both talk about you. Clown ass bitch. And how much money have you invested in him that you should have been putting in them motherfucking poor ass house and them poor ass cars and them poor ass wigs and them loose ass lingerie? Your lingerie be loose, bitch. Go down a size, ho. Your lingerie be loose in the ass part. The titty part be cool, but the ass part, you need to go down a size. Okay?
January 2020. Okay, so 2020. Damn, 5 years, time flies. Okay, somebody reached out to me and they asked me to address, I guess address something that they heard. And I'm assuming that it was just made jokingly. I don't know because it's something that comes up a lot when girls get mad at me. They bring up this day, this specific day. And I used to get so offended because I would feel like as other female battlers, you should understand my plight, what I went through to get here. But nevertheless, that's neither here nor there. We have to go back to explain this night because yes, it was a crazy, crazy night, but it was a defining weekend for me. It was a very defining weekend for me. And so let's walk through it. So Queen of the Ring reaches out to me. They want me to battle Tony Blanco. I was really excited for this battle. I had just battled J2, so it was giving me an opportunity to show myself on various platforms. It was also a URL Queen of the Ring collab. At the time, me and Tony Blanco was going back and forth in the Facebook groups. There was lots of build up and promo, which is something that I do very well. That's something that I'm known for. That's why my battles are always impactful with other women because I actually build storylines. I don't just take random battles, or at least I try not to. So me and Tony had a great storyline built up, and we were going to be on day 2 of the royalty weekend. This was something that Queen of the Ring and URL were kind of rolling out. I think they already knew Caffeine was going to be coming, but I didn't know. I don't know if any other battlers knew, but I didn't know that Caffeine was going to be coming soon. So I think they were just testing out different things. So Queen of the Ring did reach out to me. Now at the time, I would not say that I was a battler that should be asking for big bags. Maybe I could have, I don't know. But what I told Debo, because I really wanted this opportunity, I wanted to be on this card. I was going to be co-main event. I feel like I was main event. I seen different flyers, but also like Easy, the Black Captain was on this card. Luke Castro was going to be on this card. They were mixing the men and the women on a card, on the day 2 card. So I really wanted to be on the card. So I just say, yo, I'll do it. All I need is a hotel, flight and a hotel. So we made that deal. In my mind, I'm thinking that I would get a hotel for the day before and the day of my battle, like it's like 2 day, a 2 day stay. Debo got it for 1 day, which we've already cleared this up. I'm not mad at him. He didn't do nothing wrong. I just got there early. I misunderstood what was going on. I couldn't afford to get another hotel. I could barely afford anything at that time. I put everything into making sure that my children were okay so that I could be away for this weekend. So I did not have an ability to get a hotel. I can admit to that. I didn't. So I just waited in the lobby. I'm like, yo, what can I do? I had 3 options. I could hit up one of these niggas one of these battle rap niggas, try to get into the hotel room. But guess what they gonna want? They gonna want to fuck. Duh. They gonna want to fuck. They gonna want some head. They gonna want something. I wasn't in the mood for that. I had to stay focused. I had a big opportunity coming. I gotta stay focused. So I'm like, okay, I could do that. I could reach out to somebody in my family, explain what's going on, get them to send me the money. But then they're gonna be like, oh, I told you this rap shit's not gonna work. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna have to hear all that. I don't want to hear that. So my last option, I gotta make motherfuckers feel bad for me. So they're saying there was like I got a blanket or something. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember. I just don't remember. But I know I went to a very obvious place. I don't think it was outside. Maybe. But I know I went to a very obvious place. The lobby right by the hotel desk. I went to a very obvious place so that every time battlers come in, or if the league owner was to come in, they would see me and be like, "What the fuck?" Like they would feel bad for me. So I was like a pity party type shit. I knew it would work. I knew it would get somebody to either get me a room or let me stay in their room, and it did. Ironically, the 2 people who let me stay in their room, Coffee and 40 bars. Ironically, right? They both got used against me, but I fucking appreciate them. They saved the bitch life. I don't give a fuck. They saved my ass, so I can never be mad at that. I said, listen, I would sleep on the floor. I would sleep anywhere. I do not care. I just want to, I just need to rest my mind because I got a battle soon. They already had secured hotels because 40 was battling Hustle, so she's fucking the girl. Like, of course she's gonna have a room. And Coffee was doing a 2-on-2 with Geechee versus Cortez and Misfit. So they were already set in their rooms. They was good. They was happy. They was having a great weekend, and they looked out for me, And I didn't want to overwhelm them because I know they got a battle too, or they had just battled. I think they had just battled. So I spent half of the time with Coffee, and I got up like, oh, I'm about to go, and then I think 40 saw me, and I spent half the time with 40, or it could have been the other way around. Like I said, my mind, I can't remember specifically. I do remember seeing Jazz and Official. They was partying it up. They know how to party. They had their own hotel too. Was Official on the card? Yeah, Official battled Nitty. And I think maybe Jazz had her own room because she's fucking Jazz the rapper. So everybody was straight but me. My ass was looking stupid. So because I made a big deal, and I think I even went on Facebook and, like, yo, I don't have no room. I had to sleep, anywhere, blah, blah, blah. The battle tomorrow, I can't think straight. So that made Debo feel bad. So he comes and Debo's a good person, yo. I feel bad because when this first popped off and they made me feel like shit about it, I put it on Debo like, well, the league didn't even get me a hotel, blah 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 blah. But it was miscommunication. He a good person, and so he took me to breakfast, like a little the buffet. it gave me like a very fatherly vibe and something that I needed. It gave me a lot of comfort because, like I said, I had to battle, a big battle, and my whole focus was off. I knew it was gonna get used against me eventually, but I have to survive. You know, like sometimes you gotta get into survival mode, and you can't think about how this is gonna look. I gotta fucking survive. Like I gotta get through it either way. I'm here. I'm in Virginia. I don't got shit. I'm at this hotel. I gotta wait until motherfucker give me a room. Like there's nothing else I could do. And I wasn't finna fucking suck for it, period. And I didn't have they're like, well, the guys should like you enough where they should just know. Because I didn't have that kind of bond with them. Because I don't hit them up and be like, yo, how's your day? And blah blah. I didn't have that kind of bond with them. It was strictly like a sneaky link thing. It was strictly like a sneaky link thing. Like I wouldn't even play my hand. Even if they would have, I wouldn't even play my hand. Like I wasn't on that. I wasn't on that. So it just played out the way it played out. So I had to battle with Tony Blanco, and I knew it was important. The crazy thing is, I ended up riding to the event with Jazz the Rapper. We shared a Uber. I think she ended up feeling bad for me because she seen the whole thing, me on Facebook. So she's like, "You want to ride to the venue together?" Yes, honey. So I think she felt bad for me. Also, she's a tactician, so she probably wanted to get some insight, intel, figure out what's going on. So Jazz rode with me to the event because she was also hosting. So if you watch the Tony Blanco battle, you will see Jazz in the battle hosting, or kind of like just in the middle curating everything. So that battle ended up being a big moment for me. I had the ice cream truck bar. It ended up going viral because of all the dramatics around the weekend. There was a lot of talk about me, and that's always been something that has bothered the girls. Is because they don't like me being a center of attention, and it's not something that I do purposefully. It's just who the fuck is a hot mess like me? Like it's just I'm just a hot mess. I'm just vulnerable. I'm just organic. I'm just true to myself. I'm being genuine. Like I do have flaws. Like I'm not perfect. Who the fuck is? But I just wanted to rap, yo. I'm just chasing my dream. Like I'm just chasing my rap dream, like all of us. Like all of us. Yeah, like I had a kid at 16. Like I didn't get to battle rap till 26, 27. Yeah, like I struggled. Like I went through some shit. Like my shit not perfect. Like my shit fucked up. Like I was broke. Broke rapper, broke struggling rapper for a long time till caffeine. To a long time till caffeine. Bill Collector was my first real check. Like I said, I did everything for free 'cause I wanted to get on. I knew that this was like I knew I needed to rap. Like I know I need an audience. All that trying to be picky and choosy and with who the opponent is and how much I get. I couldn't do that. I wasn't in a position to do that. Bitch, it's already lit. I gotta get in where I fit in. And if that's the hotel lobby, that's the hotel lobby. It is what it is. Like it is what the fuck it is. So, as time goes on, time goes on, this shit always comes back up. It's just a part of my story. It's a part of my testimony. It's a part of my journey. I have no shame in it. I have no shame in it. Talking about it brings up real emotion. It brings up real passion. My shit is just what I'm destined to be. So the more y'all try to push against it and to fight against it, the more I'm going to keep going up because this is just my destiny. I don't know what everybody else's destiny is, but this is just my destiny. And I tried everything. I did fast food. I worked every fast food place you could think of. Subway, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Popeyes, Wendy's for hella long. The Subway one was the longest for hella long. Every restaurant, Chili's, Applebee's. I tried everything. I tried everything. Call center, retail, Nordstrom's, Macy's, Target, Walmart. I tried everything. Nothing sticked until I got to battle rap. Nothing sticked until I got to battle rap. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just where I'm meant to be. I When it comes to coffee, I was upset. I'm still upset. I was upset that she mentioned me. How dare you? How dare you when you know what the fuck your shit's not squeaky clean, mama. But I'm not gonna be um delusional or I'm not gonna just say shit. I'm not gonna say she's not a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. She's a smart woman. I don't know how she is as a mother, but I can only say that she's a good mother. Why would I say the opposite? I can't say that what her finances is like. I can't say nothing about anything except I know, and that she's a liar. That's all I can say is that she is a liar. I'm not gonna just say shit just to say it. Okay? So if that's how she want to do it. Say what the fuck you want to say. I don't care. But me on my end, my issue with you is you're lying. You're bringing my name up for no reason. You're not promoting your battle with Official. You're not promoting your battle with Eon. You focused on me. You worried about the wrong shit. You on a card with fucking Hitman and Murder Mook. Y'all the only female card. Y'all supposed to be the representation for female battle rap at this moment on this card. Of course, it's gonna go into Jazz's hands. Of course, it's gonna be up to Jazz to put it on her back versus Arsenal. Because y'all not gonna be able to do it because y'all got everything. You had everything tailored with Official in a storyline. Even if that's your homegirl, you don't want to get messy with it. You could have spent that for fucking promo. Did nothing. You worry about me. Why? Because I got 104K? Why? Because my thirst trap's hitting? Just ask me. I'll tell you. You're a beautiful woman. I'll tell you what you got to do. I'll tell you how to make them eat out the palm of your hand. But instead, you want to hate. You want to bring up all kind of old shit when a bitch was down. Don't want to talk about while a bitch up. I don't like headboards. It fuck with my anxiety. As long as y'all know me, y'all ain't never seen me with no headboard. I got fucking mental issues. I have to have my bed in a certain position in a room. I don't know if that OCD. I don't know what the fuck that is. It got to be in a certain position by a window. That's the only way I can sleep with the door in front of me, next to a wall. I don't like headboards. Headboards fuck up my anxiety because it's gonna block the window. Because like I said, I have to sleep in front of a window. So if that take me out of the cool girl run-ins, if that make me a lame ass bitch, I'm just a lame ass bitch. I can't do it. It's not like a bitch can't afford a headboard. A headboard ain't that much money. I'm flying this place and that place, and I spend my money on what I want to spend it on. Traveling, food. I might trick on a nigga every now and then. Here, baby, here goes some this, here goes some that. I spend it on what I like. I don't want no motherfucking headboard. You feel me? That ain't my thing. I'm a minimalist. You never see, like, if you can't tell, I'm a minimalist. I don't really go crazy with the decorations. I don't really go crazy with. That's just how I like it. That's just how a bitch like it. Okay? Like, they just be finding anything to talk about. Except, why you not talking about the fact that you're on one of the biggest cars of the year, battling one of a damn near Mount Rushmore female who was just in some scandal. Even if you don't want to be messy, you could have spent that for some promo to sell a few more tickets or get a few more people anticipated on the battle. You worry about the wrong shit. Y'all worry about the wrong shit in female battle rap. And it exposed every time. It exposed the true disdain for me. And that's why I be poking the bears. I really want to see, like, bitches they'll act like they don't got no problem, but they really don't fuck with me. None of them, not any of them, don't fuck with me. So I understand that. I'll accept my role if y'all want me to be the villain. Like, whatever, what the fuck ever. But you worry about the wrong thing. And if you're as business savvy and professional and your work ethic is what it is and you're so pro female battle rap, y'all would be selling this fucking battle. This is the battle to sell. This is the time to really show that we can add bodies in the door and we can sell tickets. But instead, you worried about a bitch like me. Come on now. That's hustling backwards. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Y'all giving me too much attention for a bitch who ain't battle all year except 90 seconds versus Danny. Y'all giving me hella attention. You shouldn't do that. Y'all shouldn't do that. And if the goal was to make me cry, make me feel bad, well, I just cried. But do I feel bad? Fuck no, because that's part of my fucking journey. And when I look up now, I'm proud. You kept going, Yoshi. You never stopped. You never let that adversity make you fall. You always got back up. Every time. We haven't even got to what y'all put me through in caffeine. Y'all hated that I got to caffeine. I shouldn't have been there. Y'all ain't want me there. We'll get to that. Oh, what about when Remy came with Chrome and she did the FaceTime, the first Zoom with all of us. And y'all seen that I was on that Zoom? Bitches was sick. Bitches was ready to drop out the card. This battle that was supposed to happen that never happened because I was on that Zoom call. I was supposed to battle a totally different person. We didn't even if it wasn't on that Zoom call. That was a surf move for the wave. That was a surf move. We'll get into that. We'll get into everything that I went through. We'll do a get to know me series. Okay? Okay? Since we want to tell a story, let's tell it accurately. Yeah, a bitch was fucked up. A bitch was fucked up for a few years about rap. Probably my first two. Bitch was down. Fucked up. Fucked up. But guess what? I kept doing it. I never gave up. I never gave up. Never stopped. Kept making moments. Kept going. Fucked up outfit, crunchy wig, all that. Kept going into the Yaki turn Brazilian, bitch. Kept going, never stopped. And I never will stop. Any flaw in me is fixable. Except that motherfucking borderline personality disorder because that's chronic. And the bipolar is chronic too, but I'm starting to feel like I don't have bipolar. I'm starting to feel like I don't have it. I agree with the borderline personality. That I agree with. Hell yeah. But the bipolar, I think that was an early diagnosis before they really knew it was borderline. Because they have very similar symptoms. But I don't really think I'm super duper bipolar because my highs and my lows, my ups, my downs, my manic and my depression is so rapid. Up, down, up, down, up, down. It could be in an hour. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Whereas true bipolar people will have maybe longer periods of mania or longer periods of depression. And mine will spike in short periods of time. I don't know. I gotta do some more research on that. But I'm gonna stick with my diagnosis that I got. I'm gonna stick with my diagnosis. They say bipolar. They say bipolar. We'll stick with it. And when if okay, we'll stick with it. I ain't gonna fight against it. But I'm starting to think I don't know about that one. Anyways, y'all, that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna let Koffee win. I'm gonna let her talk her shit, girl. Dog me out. I ain't shit, dog asshole. I'm a raggedy broke bitch. Whatever floats your boat. But you better promote this fucking official battle at the same time. That's what I know. You better not drop the ball on this card. Okay? Don't worry about that screen recorder. I'm not gonna drop it. Why? So many variables as to why. But it's mainly to protect the peace. It's mainly to protect the peace of who sent it to me. Because right now they need peace. Um, yeah, but don't. I could Eon official Marv 1. Hit me up. I got something for you. All right, y'all.
Compromise. You've been compromised.